Hello everybody, welcome back. Not a lot has been done. I did a bit of mapping out for where I want my pot lights to go. Today I'm just gonna tack up those junction boxes, get that done at least. What we have actually, I picked these up. I got them from Kijiji. If you're in Canada, I think it's only a Canadian thing. It's like Craigslist, I guess. So I look there first for materials to see if I can get anything that's like cheaper, you know, stuff like that, because obviously when you're doing a project, you're gonna try and be as economical as possible. I got these lights actually, they were brand new. They're these. They're 4-inch, 9-watt slim panel LEDs, 120 volts, dimmable, 750 lumens. So I'm hoping that that's a nice light in here, but if not, we're just going to work with it either way. It's not going to be our only source of light, but it will be kind of the main source to light up the cabin. They look like this, very thin, right? So the way these ones work is you just tie up that junction box to the 2x4 in the ceiling. And they have these quick connectors that you'll put your electrical wires into to connect. Then it connects here. And once the roof is up, you just basically cut your 4-inch hole. Then use these little pins and snap it on in and it just stays there. So pretty cool, pretty easy, I'm hoping. We do have to fish some wire and run wire, of course. So yeah, we'll be putting those up today, just the junction boxes, not the lights, because there's no point in that right now. But I'll take you for a walkthrough to show you like what the roof looks like right now. That's kind of the hardest part for me because it's not something I'm totally familiar with. I did get a friend of mine to put up the 2x4s. He's a framer, so he did it for me. But once, you know, the roof is reinforced, I think I'll be able to figure out the majority of that after that. Electrical, again, I'll need help. Luckily, I have my dad that comes around often enough and he can give me advice and walk me through it and or help me. So the way I'm putting up these junction boxes today may be right, may be wrong. I guess we'll see. You know what I mean? We're here to make mistakes and it's okay because not everybody knows everything. So roast me if you need to, you know. All right, let's take a look at what we've done. Okay, so as you can see, we have new 2x4s or 2x2s, I believe they are here, because this area was rotten. So anywhere there's an appliance on the roof, I am replacing that primarily. That's what I'm focusing on, and just reinforcing the roof. So it's not completely new framing, but it is new in some areas. So this is all new. More, and some of the old wood still exists, as you can kind of see here in the tougher areas. Like it's still a little bit brittle, but we do have this 2x2 here to kind of reinforce that as well. That's kind of what's new. I also had to reinforce the wood here, due to it being rotted out because there is a hole here that needs to be fixed in the aluminum siding. And the closet is the last thing that really needs to be reinforced because there was also a leak there. Anyways, so once the roof is done, I have everything just kind of tacked off to try and avoid leaks until it's completely sealed off. I will be sealing the roof. I do have stuff for that. I also purchased this 4x4 sheet of plywood for the roof, so that's what's going to kind of finish the roof after the insulation's on. I did originally want to get 8x4, but they were sold out, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to use this yet. Pretty sure. It just might cause me more headaches, more cuts, and things like that. So, as with all things, you know, an issue has arisen. As I'm trying to install these J boxes, I've discovered something is amiss. The J boxes don't fit because obviously they're not made for an RV with such low roof clearance. This is the box here, right? It only gives you an option for 2 holes. So it has to go kind of this way, right? And it just doesn't fit in most of the areas of the camper. It does in like 1 or 2 of the areas, but not really anywhere else. So this might be the dumbest and or smartest, most genius thing you've seen. Depends on who you ask, I guess. Okay, so I'm taking some snips. This is the idea I had. And I'm just going to snip here, about, let's say here. Mark it, right? Just there, probably here. I want to keep that notch if I can so that the catch from this door still closes. It's not entirely necessary. It could be done without. I could take the lid off, but just to maybe make it look a bit nicer. So that's where I'm going to mark. I'm going to cut all the way back to here, and I'm going to tear this little section off. Come on. Come on. All right, so you can see that the J boxes are up. We have 2 there, 2 there, 2 here. So my little plan worked. They are all successfully up. None of them are putting pressure on the roof. A good day's work. I finally got them up. Who knows if it's great, but I'm pretty proud of myself for coming up with that solution. Worked great. Took a long time, but it worked good. They're solid. They're up there. They look good. They're not in the way of anything. I don't know, I'm excited. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. You should have heard me in here though. I was swearing like a sailor. I was like, these lights aren't gonna work. I have to go get new ones. And I got these off Kijiji, right? So like, I can't return them anywhere. They're just mine. But I bought 10 of them for like 120 bucks. That's not too bad. And yeah, they're what I needed. I'm gonna get a dimmer switch for these and it's gonna be sick. So I don't know, I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm glad I got it all done. I'm excited to see what the light looks like because honestly, I have no idea. I'm hoping for the best, you know? So thanks for joining me today. I know it wasn't a lot, but we're getting there slowly but surely, you know? We're getting there. Anyways, we'll talk later and thanks for joining me again and we'll see you again soon.